Awkward silence.
Awkward. Like it's totally awkward, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to start Horseplay Live very, very soon. I hope you guys enjoy this music right now.
Wait, are you saying you didn't hear the music?
No, I can't hear nothing.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, let me try that again.
Oh.
You ready?
Yep.
Hold on, let me make sure I have the right. Thumbs up if you hear it.
You broke it.
And welcome back, geeks, gamers, and gangstars. This is Horseplay Live. This is Thursday, February 26th, and this is episode 63, family titled Fundraising for the Best Cake Ever. Before we get into all the fun ahead in this episode, guys, gals, robots, and even those that are not human, I'm also joined by everybody's favorite filthy hardcore casual, Yogizilla. What's up, big guy?
Hello. How are you? How are things?
I'm good. Things are great for me. I couldn't say the same for you, though.
Yeah, but I'm just taking it one day at a time, bro. Like last week, I was gonna talk about it in the show, but we were having a good vibe going. I was like, I don't want to bring down the mood. The one thing I've learned is that people online and offline, they don't want to hear about problems. They want to live in the pretend little magical make-believe world where everything's beautiful and nothing bad ever happens.
Utopia.
Yeah, utopia. It's a beautiful word.
Definitely. And of course, I'm also joined by our favorite, everybody's favorite, the wonderful Janelle, number 5. How you doing, Janelle?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good too.
How you been doing this week?
Pretty good. Been streaming a hell of a lot. Been getting into CSGO because I figured I'd like it because I like Battlefield. But turns out it's not really like it. So,
Well,
I'm working
You know
on
what? You know what? Next time you play that, whether you're streaming or not, let me know. Text me. Well, no, not text me, but tell me. You have the TeamSpeak info, which you can use now if you want to. Let me know, and I'll actually play with you.
it. You play?
I'm dropping about 30 bombs every game now. I'm moved up to Silver 2, and we're just climbing up the rankings. So,
Give me your Steam profile and all so I can add you.
Obi-Wan X2, just like it always has been.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So,
asking
Yogi,
Obi if he plays CS:GO is like asking us if we have beards.
like asking my wife if she likes makeup.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Or asking any woman if they like shoes. Like I haven't met a woman yet that doesn't like shoes. It's like I don't have many outfits, but I have tons of shoes.
Yeah.
I get it. Legit. I think every woman
So,
secretly has a foot fetish. They don't want to admit it though.
No, I don't. My wife doesn't. We both hate our feet. No.
I'm
I hate
kidding.
feet in general.
Actually, yeah.
My feet are ugly. and she doesn't like hers either.
Actually, yeah, that's actually true. Like women usually find feet weird, but they
Everything
love
north
shoes.
of the feet anyway is more exciting, so it doesn't matter.
That's kind of a cruel joke if you think about it. Women generally find feet like weird, like the most awkward part of the body after maybe the penis or a flaccid penis at least. But then it's like they love shoes. And then if a guy has a foot fetish, you're kind of screwed. It's like, damn, now I'm the weirdo.
Right. Well, I do want to say something to you guys before we get into the show and all that good jazz. We always do it. We've done it for the last 3 weeks now. Are you guys watching? I mean, what TV shows are you watching? I mean, did you guys catch up on any TV shows this week? Were we watching the same ones? What's going on?
Janelle should start before I go off on my tirade.
Let me go first because you're gonna rant. I know you do. Don't you? Yeah, you do.
Maybe a bit.
I've been watching the same stuff. We watch NCIS. We watch NCIS LA. We watch Arrow, of course, which is I think it's getting exciting. We watch Sleepy Hollow, which is blowing my mind every freaking episode because there's something like last week when it ended, I was so pissed because it was like it can't end there. And that's every week. If we don't have a couple of them built up to where we just stop, delete, start the next one on our DVR, we're both actually fairly upset because, well, she's not upset. I am, okay? Because they stop the show. They stop the show right when something big's gonna happen. Stay tuned next week, ladies and gentlemen, to see what he does. No, that's not cool. And Sleepy Hollow is the worst one about it. And that's all it does. It stops right at the time where you do not want it to stop. And of course I'm watching, what else are we watching, dear? Let's see. What did I say already? It's NCIS, NCIS LA, Sleepy Hollow, Arrow. I'm watching Axemen, which is a it's about the lumberjacks of like the West and like the Swamp Man, and you guys should check it out sometime. It's on Discovery, or A&E, one of the two. We watch Suits, which is the fake lawyer. Maybe he's like a super genius, and he's in one of the biggest law firms in New York, and it's really cool. And the Goldbergs is the other one, which is just unbelievably funny. There's nothing like every time they bring up a new episode, it's just like, really? This kid had done a lot of shit in his life and gotten a lot of trouble. But I mean, and it's nothing. I'm not watching nothing new. I finished up Yu-Gi-Oh. I watched a movie last night, actually, and I'll have to look it up because I don't remember what it was, believe it or not, because it was last night. I don't remember things. 4 days to 2 hours. So in between that time, so after about the 4-day mark, I'll remember what I watched, but I'll look it up. So, what about you guys, Janelle? Are you watching any shows this week that you've kept up with or added?
No, honestly, I'm still watching the same shit as last week. Archer, Friends, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's my life right now. It's what I'm about. And Death Note. Any other anime, really.
Oh, gosh, Death Note.
Oh,
Please, if
I
you
was
guys
gonna
have
start
finished
watching
it,
that. Is
don't tell
that
me.
good?
Yes, obviously.
Well, I saw it
love
on Netflix. Well,
Yogi,
I love anime.
Yogi, where are you in the series? Because are you at the part where the theme song changes?
I finished that, and I read the manga a while back, and I love it. But I must let you know, kind of like Game of Thrones, don't get attached to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, really.
it's kind of like it's one of those like non-Western endings. It's like definitely not a happy ending, and I might ruin it for you, but it's worth watching all the way through. You're gonna be angry, you're gonna be sad, might be a little happy. It's gonna have a lot of mixed emotion. You'll be like, oh.
So
and you might punch someone.
I'll have something to rage about next week then, right?
Yeah, you can marathon watch it for sure. It's not that long of a series at all.
I just find because you have to read subtitles the whole time, you have to really like be awake for it because it's not a show you can just fall asleep to.
Yeah,
Because like
that's
you'll
true.
miss everything if you can't read the subtitles, you know?
Yeah, and it's very much like dialogue driven. Like that's a big part of it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not action driven where it's like, oh, this guy's kicking this guy's butt. All right, cool. I get what's going on. It's like if you gotta read the dialogue, that's where it's all
Yeah,
at.
because it's intellectual. Like it's really you have to pay attention.
That's a very smart show. So the fact that you
Yeah,
like this says
I
a lot
agree.
about you. See?
The
Janelle,
Spartan Show. What's up,
top
man?
notch, yo.
Beard and hat. How you doing, dude?
Janelle, you're awesome. This is why we have you on this show.
Why?
Because that's great choices in shows, man. A wide
Yeah.
range of stuff.
Had you ever seen Code Geass before?
Which one?
The anime? Code Geass?
I may have. I've seen so much anime, I don't even remember half of it.
It's really good. Same with Attack on Titan. So good.
But they gotta they gotta
They're-
follow that up.
They are in July.
Finally, they announced it. Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Early news. I didn't even know. I stopped looking into it because it was
No,
like for a long time. They're like nothing. Like, oh my gosh, it's been well over a year.
Yeah. Yep. They're coming out with it in July, and that's when the second season is predicted to start, I guess. So I'm so excited.
And we're finally gonna. Hopefully, we'll finally find out what the hell is in the basement.
I know, right? Like, I mean, that's.
And I'm just gonna say,
I want to know who the Colossal Titan is too.
So I gotta plug my
Yeah.
ears again.
the one that smashes the walls. Yeah, there's definitely a plot twist there. And I'm gonna. All right, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert for anyone that's not caught up or hasn't watched it yet. But I have a feeling the main character's mom is still alive.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. It's just like a gut feeling.
Oh, maybe. I never really thought about that. Oh, and yeah, Yogi, keep your things about the like. I can't say it because it's a huge spoiler alert.
For what? Which
I'll
one?
take my headphones off for a few minutes if you need me to. Because I'm
It's,
gonna start watching it tomorrow, so I'll just you guys go ahead and talk.
Take your
I'll
headphones
be
off.
back in 5 minutes.
Because I want to know. Because you know how it ends, right? How the season ends.
On Attack on Titans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the like faces in the wall.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I want to know. Because it's like if you think about it, that wall's like however many hundreds and hundreds of years old or whatever, and like I just want to know who it is. I just want to know.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh, we might
no.
have to have an anime chat in the future.
We really do.
That's like, oh. Well, you know what? We might have time towards the end, so we're gonna bench it for now. But oh my gosh, now I need to watch it again, and I have some recommendations later if we get to it. All right, yo, but you're good. You're good. We won't have any more spoilers. We're gonna bench the anime talk for now because I'm getting giddy. Like a
Next
little
week we can
schoolgirl.
do it. Next week. Next week.
Okay, you gotta watch it. You gotta binge watch it. You could probably watch it in like a day or two.
Now,
Seriously.
Beard and Hat says Obi is the man.
thank you, and you're the man. I did remember those two movies. Janelle, did you have any more to
No.
put out there? I did remember the movies, and they're not shows. They're actually movies that came out in the last couple of years. The one was the Fluffy movie. If you guys have not seen it, it is funny. It's about Gabriel Iglesias, how he started, early years about his dad and of course and everything, and then his son now. And then the other one was the new RoboCop movie that came out last year in 2014. Amazing. If you guys
I'm
have not watched
scared
that,
to watch it.
dude, you need to, because you know about the story of RoboCop.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, right? With
The cop gets injured on the job.
what's his name? I can't remember.
bad
But
with names,
he gets
though.
injured on the job, has an explosion, blah blah blah, and then what's ever left of his body gets put into the suit. It keeps the same story, but it's just a little bit more intricate on what's actually in that suit. Have you ever seen that?
A body.
Like,
That's legit. Yeah,
but I'm saying, have you ever seen like the RoboCops that you've seen before back in what was it, the 90s, and when they came out, or late 80s maybe? I don't know. It has all the robots, all the security robots that you would have at the end of the other RoboCops, but this one actually shows you what happened. It has a different like before, it was because he was in a firefight and then there was an explosion, right? This one, you guys I'm not gonna say nothing because if anybody does want to watch it, I will spoil it. So, This one is just a whole lot. It's a little bit different twist on how he got injured, and actually, they actually show you what's in the suit. Like he says, "Get me out of here," and he's like, "Okay." So they put him back, and they got him out, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to be like this anymore." So, guys, check it out, please.
You know what? On that same vein, the remake of Judge Dredd, I actually really liked.
Yes, I did too.
Yeah, like it was like I don't know, it had more sci-fi elements to it, which I loved. That was good shit right there. But I actually would like them to follow that up. But how can you follow that up? Kind of hard, but it's
You can't follow.
it's a cool universe though. I like that whole thing. You know, corruption within the system, and you know, parts of the. I always like that whole plot of, and I guess you could say it's a bit cliche, but you know, parts of like the world gets so bad that there's pockets of crime that the cops won't even touch anymore. Like it's abandoned parts of the cities and everything. Like, yeah.
Which that's RoboCop. I mean, right there.
Yeah.
Because it's all gang ridden and.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another.
I haven't seen any of them.
Okay, now
I gotta check
the
it out.
question comes up because everybody's asking in their brain, right? Everybody's asking in their brain. Janelle, and sorry, I didn't mean to overstep you. Everybody's asking, Yogi, what about you?
What I watch?
Yeah, we're just waiting for the rant.
Well, I'm gonna try to keep it short, but
Try.
because of your wife, I my productivity has been really low.
No,
I'm also a bad
you cannot
procrastinator.
blame that.
Well,
No,
okay,
you can't
I'll
blame
own
that.
up to it. I'm a bit of a procrastinator, you know, and you know, when I'm stressed out, I like to watch anime or TV shows and stuff, and leave it on as background noise, or I listen to more podcasts. But I try to leave Lost Girl on in the background while I'm working on stuff, and you know, whether it's like coding on the website or a marketing project, consulting project, whatever I'm doing.
You can't do it, can you?
It starts like I start like blocking it out, but then something happens. I'm like, I have to rewind. I'm like, what just happened? Wait, how did I get there? And I know I missed something important that was said because the music changed. Everybody's face was like, you know, like, and like, what's it? And I had to go back. So like, oh my gosh, yeah. I'll like a 40-minute episode takes me something like 2 hours to watch because of that, because I'm going back and forth so much. But yeah, Lost Girl has been good. I'm really enjoying it. It reminds me a lot of like what I loved about Dresden Files, which was a shame that show only had one season. Grimm, stuff like that, you know, where like there's an underground society of fantasy coming to life. Like magic actually exists, but they have to like lay low so that regular human beings don't try to like, you know, burn them at the stake and whatnot. It's legit. Though I have to say, like, the whole thing with Dyson and Lauren and the love triangle business, like it's cool. The girl-on-girl action is cool, but I just don't think Bo and Lauren are good for each other. I don't know why. Like, it's sexy, yo. The two girls naked, cool. That should be the guy's best dream. I probably sound really gay saying this. Like, what? You don't like the girl-on-girl action? But no, I don't feel like the chemistry's there. Like, she feels more maternal to Bo than like a lover. You know, like she's very controlling and kind of like stiff, like almost a prude. You know, I don't know. And I think it's creating a lot of problems too. But Kenzie has definitely officially like grown on me, and I love her to death. She's just great. But she still needs to eat a little more, cause that girl's really skinny. I'm gonna go visit her and cook for her. Like, come on, girl, you need to get some meat in those bones.
All right.
She's so petite, dude. Like, I think she's like 5'1" and like 80 pounds, soaking wet. I'm like, damn. Not there's anything wrong with that. Everybody's good, whatever size you are. I'm just saying, like, I feel like every time like the enemy attacks her, I'm like, they're gonna break her. She's like nothing. She's got nothing to fall on, you know. And I get scared. I'm like, every time like she gets caught, I'm like, no, don't hurt her, don't kill her. This better not be the episode where she dies. Like I keep worrying about that. Like, and when it happens, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I have a feeling it might happen. Yeah, it's gonna suck. But Lost Girl, yeah, that's been the big thing. And then I'm just kind of waiting for. Of course, I'm catching up with the Walking Dead, and that's been interesting. I talked about that time Miami Tea Time. The way they started the second half of season 5. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird start. Like, it's not a bad start, but it doesn't feel like explosive start or the big full throttle start. Like they're kind of like half stepping. I don't know if they're trying to change the formula a little bit, but I don't know. Something's off about it, and I don't know how I feel about it completely yet. I definitely need to catch up on Grim and Sleepy Hollow. I've been hearing good things. So that's probably gonna end up being like a marathon watching thing. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice. I can't add Gang Swag too. He's one of the guys that I met on CS:GO, and he's been watching the stream faithfully over on mine. So figure I'd give him some Gang Swag. If you want to take care of that, that'd be appreciated. We do want to let you guys know tonight on the show, though, we do got a little bit of news to share, including some stuff going on Geeky Antics Network. This is something you want to pay attention to. We'll have a quickie, of course, and we'll make some strange noises and sounds, almost kind of like we're having sex in here, but we're all in separate places. Finally, we'll keep the hype train going on our latest hashtag Mega Awesome giveaway, and of course, the United Broadcasting Network initiatives. So, if you guys are new to the show, welcome to our geeky gathering. I didn't say it. Let me try that again. You guys are new to the show. Welcome to our geeky gathering.
Geety. I switched it up. See what I did there?
HorsePLAY Live is where geeks come to play, and 9 times out of 10, 10 out of 10, get in trouble as well, just because we do. We are the flagship talk radio show for Geeky Antics Network, which is Gang, in collaboration with allgames.com and the United Broadcasting Network. Our show covers all these aspects of geek culture, and with a special focus on indie games, strategy games, technology, and of course, rants. Because if we don't rant, you guys got to realize that there might be something wrong. Yeah. And of course, the social issues that geeks face in all our community events that we do. So sometimes we even talk about tabletop games and food, just because we're people, and this is we love our food porn as much as the most, and all hail mustard, just because. So,
Colonel Mustard.
Yogi, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about the show?
Yeah, for our new listeners and viewers, just remember we are an interactive show where we're live and late night, so people tend to be a little loopy, crazy things happen. If we come out at night, that's how we roll, and we definitely keep it grassroots. We have fun. We try not to be very scripted, and we don't take ourselves too seriously, and just have fun. So keep an open mind. Hopefully you don't get easily offended. And remember, this is HorsePLAY Live. HorsePLAY. I mean, with a name like that, you kind of gotta come to expect some shenanigans. And that's it. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
And if you fall off, sorry, we don't turn around. Just playing. I don't know.
BFT wanted to add another public service announcement. Domino's pasta bread bowls are tasty. Horrible for you, but tasty. Everything that is tasty is bad for you. Conversely, everything that's healthy tastes like ass. No, worse than ass, because ass could be good if you're into that kind of thing. It tastes like something just terrible, like something, ugh. Like if it tastes like cardboard or disgusting, it's probably really healthy for you. I don't care. I don't care anyone says. It's like remember when they were doing the Snackwell commercials, like hardcore, and they're like, it's a cookie, but it's healthy. I'm like, it probably tastes like shit. And everybody's eating them on a commercial, like, oh, it's so good. It's a Snackwell. It's only got 2% of the calories. And I'm like, and it's got like
cardboard.
Yeah, it's like 0% of the flavor. Ugh. There was only one Snackwell that was somewhat passable, and it was like a Snackwell Oreo, but it couldn't call it Oreo, obviously. But like you eat it, and like initially it's like, ooh, chocolate, and then the aftertaste was terrible. It was like, ugh, oh god. It was like kind of like when you drink those health shakes. You know how they're kind of like grainy and like chalky. And it's like ugh, like they taste good at first. It's like, ooh, this one's chocolate flavor. This one's vanilla flavor. Like the whey protein shakes and stuff, all that stuff. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's good for you, but just remember you're gonna have to like hose down your mouth afterwards.
Beard and Hat says, he goes, I've eaten cardboard because cheese was melted on it.
Dude!
And then BFT's like, well, cheese can make almost anything good. Almost.
I'm that guy. I like gross people out because like if I'm eating a burger and like a bunch of like cheese is on there, like on a wrapper or something, I'm like scratching it off. Like that's good. I paid for that cheese. Fuck that.
Or I'll sit there just if it's on the burger wrapper, I'll sit there and take the burger wrapper and scrape it on my teeth. Just to, like, what do you? That's, dude. Hey, it's part of the burger.
Yeah. But the thing is too, like I was raised to like, I was definitely raised that traditional household, like clean your plate, don't leave anything in your plate. So like I don't like wasting food. Like I hate when people throw away half of their food instead of like saving the leftovers or giving it to someone else that's hungry. It's like that bothers me a lot. So I make sure I clean up that plate, and I always get just enough of a serving that I know I'm gonna finish it. And I say, hey, get a little serving, and then if you want more, get some more, but don't eat with your eyes, like I don't know. That bothers me. Anyway, that's another rant for another day.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When I tried to add Gang Swag to Explosion, his name has a 1 in it. And then you just put an I and it gadded it. What the hell?
It probably added to someone completely different.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, it probably added to someone. I just noticed it's a freaking 1. Yeah, it probably added someone different. Someone.
Do we have another explosion?
Well, whenever he comes and joins us, he'll have built-in swag.
Boom.
Well, Explosion, do something for me. I want you to hit exclamation point. Was it Gang Swag? Gang Swag, and then see how many points you have.
Witchcraft.
But Fatal Blades eat some fries from the bottom of the bag. No one bats an eye, but scraps some cheese off the wrapper, and everyone loses their mind. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
When you eat breakfast, I like my egg a little runny. I don't care if that grosses people out. Don't look at me eating then. Do you just focus on your side of the table or whatever. But I will scoop up, I guess, French toast or a pancake or English muffin, whatever I have. That's bread. I can use it as a sponge. Scoop up that yolk. I don't care. It's delicious. Oh, shizzle. Wait. Oh, damn. You guys did it at the same time, so it queued it up. That's legit. Yeah. The bags. Another thing about the fries at the bottom of the bag. That's fair play. That's open territory. And if you're the one that's made to carry the food, or you paid for it, you got dibs.
You get that.
You don't have to call for that. You got dibs.
You don't even have to. Yeah, you shouldn't even have to say nothing. That should be yours.
Yep.
But I'm the one that take it out of the bag. So I'm the one that just puts you take it out of the bag, buy the box, put the box right on the plate, put the burger on the plate, go, here's your dinner. So then I do the same thing. So there's always fries. So guess who dumps the bag of fries into the plate? Me.
Yep. Now, what I do, because VFT makes a good point. Like McDonald's, I don't know, they've been in the business forever, but they still have people that are derp status, and they put the fries sideways a lot of the times. Like 99% of the time, probably, no matter where you are. And the fries fall out. And then someone can feel gypped because they may have like a half-filled large fries or medium-sized fry, whatever it is. And then you got the full one. So then I try to balance it out and ration them out. But ultimately, if it's in the bottom of the bag, the little stragglers, dibs. Just saying.
Right. Well, I've actually seen, while you're in McDonald's and you see, they have pictures for everything. Okay, how you're supposed to place the meat on the grill, how you're supposed to take the meat off, and how you're supposed to lay it in the tray, how you're supposed to do everything, right? Well, by the drive-through, okay, they have a bagging station where you have a sign of how that's supposed to go in the bag. Right? So if you have a burger that's non-box and a fry, it's a small bag. Burger, and then the fry goes right next to it, standing straight up. Fold the top twice and put it out. Mm-hmm. Right? Well, the bigger the bag, the bigger the order. Say you have 2 Big Macs and 2 large fries. They're supposed to put the Big Macs on top of each other and then the fries right next to it in a huge bag. But they try to stuff everything in a medium-sized bag, and that's why they lay your fries sideways, because they're putting it in the wrong bag.
And those jobs, they're made food for thought. Like I see what you did there, but they make those jobs like a monkey could do it. Like they don't even type numbers anymore on the register. It's all pictures. Mm-hmm. Like
it's like take number 2 bag and take number 3 bag, and you put this much in it. You know, if it's just a burger, you better take a number one bag because that's the little tiny one. You put a burger, 3 napkins, and 2 fold it twice, hand it out the window. Have a good day.
Yep. Yep. And some more good points here in the chat. It does feel magical explosion when you get an onion ring in a cup of fries or curly fries. It's like, ooh, I didn't pay for it. It's like extra bonus. It's kind of like when you go to Hibachi Grill and it's like you ordered the steak, but then the guy gives you a little chicken because like he cooked too much of it. Like he has some chicken too. Like, all right, cool.
Mm-hmm. But for a person that's allergic to onions,
Ooh.
myself, I get furious.
Mm.
Okay, the last time I got an onion ring, and this is something that I'm very, very passionate because I don't want that. Yes, it's in the same bin, but it's separated. It's something to where if I go to Burger King, someplace that has onion rings, I'll have them make me a fresh fry and put it directly into the box from the basket because I don't want to have that grease, that onion grease on my fries. So if I have an onion in my thing, I will go in there. I will take it out of the bag. My wife hates me when I do this. I will take it out of the bag, and I will walk back inside. Now, meaning, you know, when you guys see me, I'm all, you know, hey, you know, sometimes you guys get me on a grumpy day or whatever, but picture me pissed off. Sunglasses, my eyes going fucking wacky shit like I usually sometimes do when I get mad. And this guy's like, oh, can I help you? I have an onion ring in my fry. Oh, let me just take that out. No. I'm allergic, and ooh, Lord have mercy. It's just something because I'm allergic to them. I don't want to die. It's not that bad anymore. I've kind of grown out of it, but I'll get a migraine for about 3 weeks. I'll have a stomach ache for a couple weeks. I mean, it's just bad. And I don't want that, and nor does my wife.
Even
so
the oil
says,
that has onion residue in it will do it?
Yes. Yep. Because I digest whatever. I can touch onions. Like my wife, she loves the way I cut onions up because I dice them just perfect for her. I can cut onions. I can touch them. I can smell them. I can do whatever. I just cannot ingest them. It's just body chemistry or something. But anyway, yeah, dying never killed anyone. Yeah, well, you know. But Horseplay Live is every Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific on Twitch channels Geeky Antics and YogiZilla. Horseplay Replay now is also available earlier on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern on allgames.com. All you guys got to do allgames.com. And if you want to, you can actually put that /chat in there, and it'll bring you right to the live, what's ever live in chat. So, but moving on forward, because, you know, the more I talk, the more I get boring. So we're going to go right into a little bit of the obligatory news with YogiZilla.
Well, thank you. So, TwitchCon, by now everybody's already heard of it, but we're just going to reinforce it for people that may have missed it. It's coming at the end of September this year, 2015, on the 25th and 26th, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 2-day event rather than the usual 3-day event. And they're basically billing it as an opportunity for fans to meet broadcasters face-to-face. So that's legit. The only thing that bothers me in the marketing copy, they're like, streamers and fans alike can meet some of the top Twitch personalities and thought leaders. I'm like, thought leaders might be pushing it, because like if you ever ask, and I have great respect for a lot of people that are top dogs on Twitch. I know I've talked to some of the big people. I'm not gonna name drop or anything, but like some YouTubers and stuff that I know and I've talked to just to get their perspective. No, I'm not gonna name drop. I'm gonna be that guy. Will. But people you probably know. But most of the people, and I don't doubt they have good intentions, but when they give you advice, it's always generic advice. Get this kind of microphone. Get a nice overlay. Get sound compression. Get this kind of spec on these kind of specs on the computer. And, that's great, but they never talk about the attitude you should have, what kind of expectations you should have, how you should prepare, how you use social media properly, how important it is for you to build an audience outside of Twitch, because if Twitch shuts down your channel, or you don't have an opportunity to stream, how are you going to keep your audience engaged? They don't talk about that. They don't talk about, like, when you're not partnered, how do you monetize your audience, and how do you keep them engaged? You know, when Twitch, if you're not partnered, it's really hard. You don't get all the tools that the partnered people do, and it kind of sucks. It's like they poop on you and say, hey, well, figure it out. You know, and there's a lot of challenges. So, like, thought leaders to me is like, that's a bit much. I think for people that want advice on how to get into new media of any kind, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, you know, and whatever the hot social media thing, Vines is, you know, they should talk to someone that's still in the trenches or that is in the middle and has gone through the struggle. Because the people that were the first to stream or the first to go into any marketplace, they don't know what it is to go through that struggle because they had timing on their side, or their information is more operational and tactical rather than strategic. You know, so it's not going to help you. You know, I'm pretty sure most people, if they started at zero with the skills they have now, and they didn't have the existing audience from somewhere else, they'd be going through the same struggle, no matter how big their name is. So, but it's still cool and be able to meet people. To me, the most exciting part would be to be able to like use that as an opportunity to have like a meetup for Geeky Antics, you know, and a Twitch stream team, and all the folks over at UBN, United Broadcasting Network, and all other folks that collaborate with us. Maybe some podcasters might be there. That'd be fun. That'd be more exciting to me. Because I don't think anyone's gonna get like groundbreaking, earth-shattering like insights and strategy there. Like, you know, like it's like Twitch always says, like in PAX South they said this, and they always say the same thing. It's like, oh, you know, we want people to try out new things and do different kind of things, have fun. It doesn't always have to be about gaming. Experiment a little bit. You know, we had one of our top channels was a guy that had a fish tank and had the camera on his fish tank the whole time. But then you go and do that, and they freaking ban your channel or give you a warning if you're lucky. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go back to that.
Or you put something on here that people actually like to watch, and one person gets onto the channel, Geeky Antics, or the channel that doesn't understand what's going on, and it's not what it says it is, or it's not what it's supposed to be via Twitch, and you get your channel banned. And I'm not gonna lie, again, for the person that did that to us, you, I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry, but I can't. That's just something that, yeah, the Spartan Show has linked something in chat.
I'm scared.
It's nothing, actually. It's a dress color test, basically. But this picture, this single picture right here, is going viral. Seriously, I mean, it's going crazy. So you guys can all look at that if you guys aren't on. If you guys are actually listening to the podcast, it's bit.ly/dress color test. All, you know, all basically all one word. So you guys can check that out. And it's not anything flashy or flamboyant or anything. It's just, I don't know, I'm not a girl, so I see blue and black. Wait, what?
Some people see white and gold. That's crazy. Because BFT saw white and gold, and everybody else has been seeing blue and black. So BFT special, and we're all peasants. We saw blue and black.
Well, I see white and gold.
What?
Yeah.
How the hell? Okay.
No, it's blue and black.
It's white and gold. No, it's not.
We're gonna start a fight about this.
Do you have like an eye issue with me? Are you serious?
No, dude, I'm clicking on the link right now. The link that's in chat, and it comes up a Tumblr, just exactly like you have, but it's the top of it's gold, and then there's a white section, and a little gold section, and a white section, and a gold section with lace, gold, white, gold. It's all gold and white.
Freaking bearded hat's like, I don't get it.
Dude, I'm not lying.
I was waiting for a naked chick to come out, or like a scary monster to come out, like a jump scare.
BFT sees gold and white as well. Spartan Show says some people see gold and white, some people see black and blue. Some of my friends are staring at this, and some on the same phone and seeing the same color. Wait.
That's pretty
Some
crazy.
of my friends are. What would have been really crazy if they were actually your friends were actually seeing different colors on the same phone.
Dude, and the way
Oh no, they were actually seeing. So they were all looking at it on the same phone. Some of them were seeing
yeah,
blue and black, and some of them were seeing gold and white.
that's a
So what's
perception thing.
blue and black means what? Gold and white means what? Is there something? Is there a meaning?
Is there like a psychological like deduction? Like if you see blue and black, you're an asshole. What?
Well, then I should be seeing blue and black then. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Yeah,
I'm a dick.
that's a fair point. I don't know. It's one of those things you're gonna like read into it way too much. It's like no, just to see who sees what. Maybe it's like, oh, you're more
Dude,
left.
I gotta keep that. I'm gonna do a freaking poll.
You use
Seriously.
more of your left side of the brain, and that person uses more of the right side of the brain. Maybe it might be one of those kind of things. I like that kind of stuff. That's cool.
Dude,
Thanks, Mike.
I'm actually copy pasting that because I'm gonna put it in my stream just to see how many people see different colors.
Alex the Great, he's obviously on a mobile device, and he said YOLO, and then he's like, yo, with the asterisk. He's like, autocorrect made me say YOLO. Sure it did. It's a conspiracy. That's probably how YOLO started. Autocorrect messed it up. I don't know, I get in trouble when I write autocorrect.
But YOLO's actually meant for something.
Yeah, I know. But we're not going to get into that. That's getting me on another rant. But when I start writing people, especially if it's an important message, sometimes I got to be careful autocorrect. Because if I don't double check it before I hit send, sometimes my fingers move faster than my brain, and I'm like, oops. And then some of the things like, ooh, I hope that they have a good sense of humor.
I'm still clicking on it. And I'm still seeing gold and white.
It's white and gold. We were kidding.
You guys, okay. Let's move on. I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Wait. So this is just to fuck with people? Okay.
Oh.
So you guys actually see blue and gold?
Maybe.
Or blue and black? Or white
No.
and gold?
White and gold, yeah.
You guys both suck.
I saw it and was like, how could anyone think that it's blue and black? I don't get it.
I think this is an attack.
It's actually blue and white.
It's not. My vision is fine.
In Janelle's chat, someone said retarded. So I'm like, ooh, retard. A retard is like an extra tasty pastry that's baked twice for perfection. See that? Retard.
Uh-huh. You're so clever, Yogi.
It's not as good as your Yobi thing though. Hashtag Yobi. I like that. That was good. Though Janelle got mad when someone else tried to use it and take credit for it. Like, wait, I wrote that first.
Explosion says, "Oh, YOLO equals to you obviously like Oreos."
That is true. You ever had deep fried Oreos with confectionery sugar on them? So bad for you, but so good.
Spartan Show, I'm not even paying it. I'm not even listening to you. I'm not watching your chat anymore because you've done fooled me and like huge, like, man.
We're not gonna move on from the dress. We like did one news item and now it's about the dress.
Well, no, I'm just that hurt.
But guys, Mars-1.com is open now for anyone that's interested in living on Mars. But if you like sex or masturbation or both at the same time or separately, good luck, because apparently that will be allowed in Mars. I don't know, something about the sperm and the juices, your bodily fluids.
It works for women, Obi.
What?
Both at the same time it works. He was trying to figure out how, because you're like, sex or masturbation, which one? And Obi was like, you can't do both at the same time, but girls can, so.
That's what he gets stuck on. He's like, fuck Mars. I'm trying to figure out this simultaneous thing. But yeah, people can actually, I mean, what was it, like 3 years ago, Virgin, the huge company that has like they have like stake in everything, kind of like Viacom. They're like huge conglomerate that no one really knows, but they're everywhere. Well, they had like the whole thing about the space shuttle, that people are going to be able to pay for a space shuttle trip just to like tour outer space and then come back. Like, the hell? Will people not have stuff to spend their money on that's actually worthwhile? But Meanwhile, the rest of us are like trying to like living paycheck by paycheck and eating mac and cheese, trying to survive, and ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mars One is that you can actually sign up to live on Mars. So if you need to change of pace, maybe you just want to get away from stupid people, you know, that might be an option. Just I don't know if it's a good option, but it's an option. So yeah, that's that. But moving on, the internet has scored a big win. A lot of people don't know about what's going on, but it affects all of us that use the internet, especially if you rely on it for work or streaming or whatever you do. The FCC finally passed regulations to protect net neutrality, but now it's like a done deal. I think they basically amended the Class 2 amendment to the Communications Act, if I'm correct. And basically, is the main stipulations is that the internet cannot be privatized, and that keeps things competitive. But I hope that they crack down even more, because not too long ago I had a rant about Comcast, and I think that what they need to do is crack down on these companies that are nickel and diming customers, especially ones like in places where there's only like one ISP and they dominate the market. They need to like regulate them more heavily to make it more fair. And they also need to like maybe give maybe incentives to people to expand to other areas so there's competition. And maybe even do what they did with the Bells when they broke them up into the baby Bells. It used to be one big company. What was it? Bell Atlantic, which turned into AT&T and Verizon and all the other companies. They used to all be, Southern Bell. They used to all be one huge company, and then they broke them up, right? They should do a similar thing, like, and also make like the framework, like the wiring, like a public commodity or something like that. So that'd make it more competitive. This is a really big sore point for me because Comcast is thinking about merging with Time Warner Cable, and they'll be huge. They already own NBC Universal, so that's the movie studios and the NBC channel, which is kind of wrong because over-the-air broadcast channels are supposed to be free, but they're privatizing it. Like you have to have an account now, or cable account, in order to watch NBC, which is bullshit. But don't get me started. But big win for the internet. So if you care all about the internet, celebrate, and you may want to keep up with this. Net neutrality. It's a very important thing, and inform yourself and keep tabs on it because it impacts all of us more than you know. At least in the States.
And I really do. I really hope that. I mean, like in my area right now, here in this area, I can't get nobody but Charter. South side of Holland, they can't get nobody but Comcast. It's like they're broken off like, hey, this is my area, this is your area. That shouldn't be. You should be able to go in both areas. You should be able to, like, Comcast should be able to come up and, like, and I'm talking about Holland, Michigan, if you guys want to know. I'll give you everything short of my address. But I'm talking like, if Comcast could come up to north, they have a far better, well, not from what Yogi's talking about, but they had a far better internet package. Faster speeds, but then they were only in South Holland. Well, I'm in North Holland. Yeah, Comcast is a good one. But I'm in North Holland, and all I can get is Charter. They should be able to go in both sides of the city. Or both sides of the town, because it's just retarded. Like Charter can monopolize and say, okay, and I'll be honest here. It's $20 for this DVR box. Okay, you have one in your bedroom as well, so that's $20 for that DVR box per month. So then to get the DVR service, it's $5 a piece. Or it's $5 for the DVR service so both boxes can use it. So far that's $45 extra to my bill. Then we want to give you the package of the three, the phone, the internet, and the cable. But for the first 6 months, we're going to give you 10% off. Well, at the time, it sounded good. It was okay. But for after that, we're going to charge you everything separate. So then when you do come in, you've been a customer of ours for 5+ years. When you do come in, we're not going to have any available bundles because of the fact that you've been a customer of ours for so long. Now, I'm going to ask the question. Yogi, please answer this, or Janelle, answer it. isn't it supposed to be the other way around? If I've been a customer for 5, 10, 15, 20 years from, and I'm not saying 20 because that's kind of stretching it, but, for so long, shouldn't I get incentives and cheaper bills as I'm still a customer, not be able to get my bill lowered?
Yeah, like this should be
It makes no
incentives.
sense.
Yeah, it's backwards. Like they give the best incentives for new customers, but once they have you, they're like, ah, fuck you.
Yeah, and then they don't care.
But
Because they already got you.
and they really don't care because like I said before, Comcast, I can't get Comcast where I'm at. I have to move literally two streets down. And then I'm able to get Comcast. But then if Comcast sucked, I couldn't go back to Charter. So it's like, it's just if the United States and if the FCC does, and they did pass it to where it's going to start regulating stuff, so hopefully we'll have better options in the future. And Yogi doesn't need to get nickel and dimed to death. $10 here, $10 there, $10 here. Anyway.
Yeah, it's BS, but big win, so we can celebrate on that side. But we still have ways to go before they can be improved, and I hope that it sets a good example for like our neighbors in Canada and whatever, because I think it's a global issue. Like I hear like shit about what happens in other places, and I'm like, damn. And then I hear better stuff like people like I compare my bills to people even in the UK and like London is pretty damn expensive, and I'm like, damn, you guys still have it better than us. Like, yeah, it's pretty jacked up, but what can you do?
Well,
Google Fiverr, oh, that'd be awesome.
And who said it? The upload. The upload is terrible, but I'm willing to pay for more, and they couldn't. That's bullshit.
It is bullshit, because that's...
Okay? Because
yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, if they're offering in this chart, and I'm speaking directly from Charter, okay, they offer now it's double the speed. Oh, sir, you have 60 download. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't mean a fucking thing for me. I'm a streamer. Well, that's okay. That's, you still have 5 upload. That's amazing. I mean, that's shit. Okay?
Yeah.
When I look at some people and there's somebody in here, if you want to name yourself, say it's me, that they live in a fiber rich area and they're like 100 up or 100 down and 50 up. I mean, they're like crazy to where if I had that kind of internet, oh my God. Oh, what would we do?
For real.
Get down and dirty. I mean, but it's just, I wish I could take the CEO and I want to say this. Yes, I don't care. I wish I could take the CEO by the neck for 5 minutes and just talk to him. And if he moves, I just squeeze a little bit. You're going to listen to me for a few minutes. This is what the consumer's looking at because this is what I am. I've even tried to get with Comcast and Charter to say, why don't you guys try to start a gamers package? Give that a package to where it's really good internet or it's really good for a gamer.
Yeah.
And then just charge them more. I'm going to tell you right now, there's not a gamer out there that if they look at this package and they look at the package that they can get for that's cheaper, they're going to pay more money for the better internet, regardless.
Well, and I don't see like with the way the internet usage has changed, why couldn't they do like a referral program or a sponsor, like they check out your channel, see if the content is a good match for their brand or whatever, they want you endorsing them. And then they say, hey, we'll upgrade you to this super secret package, because we can't give it to everybody, but for you, kind of like they do with business plans, because business plans, they usually don't have the prices listed, because they have to, see what your business is about, and they kind of tailor it to your needs. So have some packages available for gamers, streamers. Gaming is not that resource intensive, but streaming, that's the thing that blows my mind. Like, I understand if we were stuck in this old time where people are just going online to download freaking, pirated software and porn, but people freaking stream, even if they're not streamers, they're still streaming Netflix and or Hulu or all that shit. That's resource intensive. Skype, if you do Skype video, you're spending a gig to 2 gigs per hour. Per hour. You're blazing through your data. That's fucking...
I'm glad I don't have a cap.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, I'm not. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be like that, but
I know.
Everything I do when I get on a computer, I'm I'm doing something. I'm, Missy, or Cam, or even. You guys know how much I watch Netflix. I watch 2 or 3 movies a night sometimes after if I'm bored, just because I can't sleep, my back hurts or whatever. I'll sit there in the chair when I'm trying to fall asleep, and I'll just watch Netflix. Shit. Eat up that many gigs. Oh, I would have a field day at that office. First time they try to do that. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to leave because we're gonna call the cops. Well, call them some bitches.
For real. But yeah, it's funny because they, even BFT saying that he has 100 down, 4 up. It's like they scaled that download, but like the upload, they give you like a like 500K more. Here you go. Like, oh, thanks. Now I can download a bigger JPEG.
I do understand. Now, this is something that if you don't understand this, you need to. That pulling the upload from the company, it does take more resources on their end. It is, I'm not going to say pricey, but it's more money. So it's cheaper to give you more download than it is to give you more upload because of the resource. But that's where I'm talking about. Even if you say a gamer's package, and I'm gonna be wild here, and it's kind of like what the Spartan show has. 100 down, 25 up. That's a quarter of your download you get in your upload. That's perfect, and I'm sorry to say it, but that's perfect for game. So you can download a blazing speed. You can get a game done or downloaded in a couple seconds or a couple minutes. But then if you're a streamer, or if you're watching Netflix while you're gaming, or if you're doing a podcast and you're on Skype all the time or wherever, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill your quality. Because you can have the best computer in the world, but if your internet's shit, you're still not going to be able to stream well. A good computer will help it, but not fix it. And yes, to have 50 up would be awesome, and it would make 4K just blazing, just awesome. And yes, I would do it. Eventually, we will do it when we're at the gaming house. But if you have people like Yogi said, if you have people on mobile devices, which there are quite a few that watch podcasts or listen to podcasts, or that might even catch my stream sometimes, but they're on their mobile devices. If I'm streaming at 4K, guess what? They're not watching me. They gotta be on a full-blown computer to watch.
There are hard stats out there about 60 to 70% of monthly internet usage is on mobile devices.
Mm-hmm.
That's the general rule of thumb. Well, if you want to be generous, say 40 to 70%, but it's still enough where you really want to pay attention to mobile users, because especially they have data usage costs, and you'll destroy the devices. They can't even handle that kind of stream, even if you're on 4G or whatever, LTE.
Right. Well, and that's just something that I've always and I've said to you, and we said it back and forth, had an extra conversation about it. But that's why I tell everybody, all right, just stream in 720. And they're like, well, I want to stream at 1080p. Okay, go ahead. But I'm going to let you know you're going to lose half of your mobile viewers. Okay. 1080p's, you cannot get the picture to show on Kindles, Kindle Fire HD, and iPads you can, because iPads are basically a handheld computer. So you can watch it on iPads, but anything else, a smartphone or a Kindle or anything like that, you can't watch anything like that on there. 720 is one of the tops. That's what people stream in, because that's where they can get the most viewers.
Yeah.
And it's 720 still HD.
Yeah.
You guys have seen my stream before, and I've streamed in 720. It's HD. It's clear as hell. You can see all the names. You can see everything. Sometimes it gets pixelated when I'm moving around a lot, or we have flashes or grenades or whatever go off. But that's why 720 is probably the best mode for anybody to stream in, just because then you can watch it. If you're like BFT 9000, and I think he has a laptop, but if you're like BFT 9000 and you're gracious enough, or you're lucky enough to be able to watch a stream or watch a podcast while you're at work, he can do it, because we do it 720. But I think, like I said, he has a laptop. What do we got next, Yog? I know we got a little seriousness coming up a little bit. Yes, 720 at 60 frames. Makes it great.
Yeah, we could go into the P's and the bit rates and all that stuff. Bit rate's a big part of it too, and
We'll do that some night. We'll actually get, or even on a Sunday dose or something, you can come over and we'll actually get down to the point of how you stream and or we'll even make a video of it and stuff.
yeah. Cause there's a lot of like nuances with that if you're streaming, like CFR and CBR. Like sometimes you don't need a constant bit rate. Sometimes you don't need a constant flow. You don't need those extra frames created, especially if you're on a pause screen. You're not doing anything new. So there's a lot of nuances, but that's for another discussion for sure. That'd be our tech talk, our little workshop. But guys, we are in fundraising mode. As I said on our blog, for those that keep up and people subscribe to our newsletter, you know, I've been bootstrapping a lot of the stuff we've been doing as far as prizes and getting stuff done. Andy, Speffyzilla, who's not here right now, but he usually is. It's late for him. It's like 5 in the morning for him right now. So yeah, I know it's going to stay up, but he's helped out as much as he can, like giving us hosting and server capacity and all that stuff. But we get it to that point where we need to start expanding, and in order to keep putting out content constantly and helping other people out more, we need to like get some outside funding. And on a personal note, I've been like, everything that could go wrong has been happening like, back to back. But I'm not getting too into it. If you want to check out what's going on. YouTube.com/YogiZilla, and I explain some of the stuff that's going on. I want to thank some of our sponsors, ShinyPrince.com, Rafflecopter, High Res Studios, and Surpass Hosting, to name a few, as well as other people that are in works with us and helping us out, including all the people that are sponsoring the Mega Awesome giveaway, including our friends over at United Broadcasting Network, Spartan Show, and the West Radio Show, VG Wondercast, all those wonderful people. And our new friends at AM Audio Media, who they're the people that are behind the Doctor Who Dark Journey radio drama, which has won several awards. And they've been so cool. Like, I actually got them to try out Twitch for the first time, and they're like, "This is actually really cool, live video show. Who would have thought?" Like, that's legit. Like, they really like the content we're putting out. Like, I love the feeling you guys have in your community. Like, it actually feels like people are welcoming and they work together. I'm like, that's exactly what we're trying to go for. There are a lot of networks, but you see people streaming on teams or people that say they're part of the network, and it's like, it's more like a one-way relationship. Like, I'm going to use this network's resources, but I don't really give a crap about what everybody else is doing or helping out others. And that sucks. So we try to make it a very mutual kind of setup. But, yeah, we appreciate everybody, and especially everybody that joined us for our recent 24-hour stream, which actually went longer than that. And just helped us get the word out. And it was cool. We didn't hit the financial goals, but we definitely did well. And, you know, we'll just keep taking it day by day. But I got a lot of things lined up for the website and the network, and you know, it's like so overwhelming. I'm just trying to take one step at a time, so I don't like just blow up and get overwhelmed. But without you guys, you know, we wouldn't be able to stay afloat and keep doing what we do. So I truly appreciate it. I mean, it is work. There's a lot of prep involved. We got to do, vendor relations and outreach for guests and potential sponsors, and we kind of constantly retool our content, make sure that it matches the Twitch TOS, and you know that we're not saying the wrong thing that might turn off a certain sponsor. And it's like, ugh. And people say, "Oh, why are you selling out?" It's like, well, you know, doing things for free is great when you have like endless pockets to fund it, but when that money runs out, it's not cool anymore. You can only be a starving artist for so long.
And it's not to the point that we're selling out, and it's the point that this does take money. Not a lot of money, but it takes money. Now, Yogi didn't say it, and I'll let you finish here in a second, Yogi, but he won't say it. So I'm going to say it, and this is why I'm here. I did put it in chat, the bit.ly link. If you guys do want to help, first of all, it's very appreciated. This is not something that we're just like, oh, please help, feel sorry. No.
You're a great person. Take this as a token of appreciation. Keep it up, Yogi and team.
Everything.
Oh, we just got a donation.
Okay, give me a second. Everything that we do, okay, everything that, and I'm not saying we, everything that Yogi does, he does this because he loves the game. He loves Geeky Antics. Unfortunately, everything that Geeky Antics does take money, does take time, effort, and stuff that he, and honestly could be doing somewhere else as in a job. So if you guys do want to help, you guys can go and click the link right there, bit.ly/help Yogi. And it's like I said, it's not just feel sorry for us. No, we don't want you to feel sorry for us. Just support. And if you can't donate, it's not a big deal either. We love you guys all the same. I mean, for those that do donate, thank you very much. And speaking of donating, you want to tell who donated there, buddy?
Mike from the Spartan Show, and that is funny because on the Uncut side, if you listen on my stream or the YouTube, go over to youtube.com/YogiZilla. That's where the Uncut goes for the show, the extended version and the something crazier version, the mobile friendly version, shall we say? Mm-hmm. He wrote, "You're a great person. Take this as a token of my appreciation. You're the man." It actually read it in a robot voice. I set that up. It said, "You're a great person," like a female robot voice. Nice. I was like, "Whoa, I was ready for that."
Nice.
Mine does that too.
Well, appreciate the help, Mike. It does mean a lot. And this is coming from me. I'm not the one that's running everything, but it does mean a lot that more than just a few people love this guy and want to support this guy with everything that he does. So, but yeah, there you go, buddy. Speaking of high res, and we were talking about. Wait, you're not right there. Yeah, you are. No, you're not.
Oh, I was gonna mention one more thing. I know everybody's kind of tired of seeing crowdfunding, and now everybody's found out about Patreon. It's kind of like doing a thing, and we're still working on our Patreon campaign. We've been doing it for months, and we're just gonna make sure we kind of like nail that value proposition and do it at the right time. I don't want to just get it up and just kind of be like, give me money. I want it to be like, this is what we're doing with the resources. This is why we need to get paid. You're not just like, it's not always a one-for-one thing, like every dollar is going to be spent to buy new equipment and produce content. Sometimes it's just like, well, we need to make some money, like, residually, so that we could justify making this into a part-time or full-time job, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because that's taking us away from, like, other things that do pay the bills or our families, that needs to be considered, too. Like, we all have responsibilities, so it's not like, if we were young living with Mama and Papa, like, sometimes I wish I still live with my Mama, getting that square meals a day, but it's like, but we don't have that luxury, we got all kinds of bills coming in, and it's like, real life sucks. Can I go back to being a kid?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Nah, but you take the good with the bad. But anyway, yes, speaking of high res, we mentioned is one of our sponsors. They're kind of filling us out, so we want to wow them. If you haven't signed up for Smite yet, even if you have no interest in playing it, go click on the link. We have a thing called a Hall of Heroes. It's like our sponsors page, and we have offers there. When you click on those, it makes our sponsors happy. Now, we can't force you to do it, and we can't really like say do it now, because then that breaks the agreement we have with them. But if you do it, it does support us, and it makes them happy. It supports great people doing wonderful things. So check them out. Sign up for Smite. Download it. Give it a try using our link. And
now for those before the questions asked here a little bit later, for those that have accounts, is there anything that we can do for those that already have accounts that can help you out? Can we still go hit that link, or do we got to create a new account for that?
That's a good question. What I would say is if you invite friends to sign up for Smite, then just point them to that link. You could just like, when you see the banner, just like right click it, copy link, and then give your friends that link. Unless you end up doing your own referral thing, and I respect that. But for people that don't really care to do that themselves, then
that's kind of what I was asking, because I'm in the process of that, but I didn't want to step on any toes. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I'd rather help the gang out than myself. I don't know, because once the gang's stronger, I mean, I'm gonna be taken care of. I don't, But I didn't want to step on any toes or anything. But anyway, We got a couple new chatters in. Lawrence, 1998, welcome, man. And I can't read that one. Yeah. Say that, Yogi. What's his name? Acanthus?
Acanthus, I believe is how you say it.
This is my first time
Acanthus.
viewing this show. What do you guys normally offer as topics? Do you go a little deeper than video games specifically? Also, hello BFT. Yogi, you want to answer that one?
So yeah, I put it in the chat. Said we talk about all things in geek culture, particularly social issues, tech news, rants. Also, we do a lot of like indie stuff. We like the indie. We like the mama and papa shop type kind of things. The hidden gems, the sleepers. And we often go back to food because apparently we're all hungry when we do the podcast. So he quoted you, and I can't read that one. Well, don't feel bad.
If you have any other questions, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say don't feel bad because my name is pretty phonetically friendly and people still get it wrong. Like Yogzilla, like what? Do you not see the I there? Like I don't know.
I'm Obionics, so it's whatever. But if you do enjoy, we do appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. And we do, like I said, we talk about a lot of different things. Come a couple weeks in a row and you'll see. We talk about more shit than people want us to do sometimes. And yes, mustard is good.
Why are you obsessed with mustard?
What?
You didn't
What
see?
did she say?
She said, "Why were you obsessed with mustard?"
Oh my god!
It's a callback to like 3 episodes ago. Were you there for that, Janelle? I thought you were.
For his obsession with mustard?
Oh no, she wasn't there for that one.
That's the problem. It's not my obsession. It's Yogi's and BFT's.
No, but
Actually, it is.
we had Chip in the. It was when we had a community call.
Yeah.
Janelle wasn't there, so to fill the void, we needed like 10 people to make up for her.
We actually, it was like 3, but yeah.
Okay. But they taught like 10 people. Oh yeah, no, I thought wasn't Wobbly Gongs there too?
Well, we had a total of 6 at the end, with me and you. So we had 4 others because Wobbly came in at the end.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And everybody shared like. I'm pretty sure Janelle was on there because she said she doesn't eat red meat. Yeah, the burger/mustard episode.
Okay.
If you want to check it out on iTunes or Stitcher or TuneIn Radio, any of those podcast services, it's titled
Shush.
United We Burger Stand. That's what I ended up calling it.
All right, he said it. He goes, I love the reaction every streamer has.
What?
Only one has really been that close. I've tried to explain the pronunciation as Canishus, whatever. That's a good name, dude. It's good. Good try. I have to actually type it out. O-B-I, like O-B, and then I put the number 1, and then X2, and I have to hyphen every letter. So they're like OB1X. Oh, we got it now. Like really? But yeah, we spent about an hour one night saying, dude, you can see it. It says Obionics. Obi-on-X. Yeah, that's right. No, it's not how it's spelled, though. It's not how I want it.
See, this is where Spanish is a little more of a friendly language because in Spanish you have accents that let you know what syllable is the emphasis, right? So that helps you kind of get a feel for how the words should be pronounced. In English, it's like, good luck. You'll figure it out.
Right. Well, a lot of people can't get my name, and you're not the first. You won't be the last. But if anybody has any questions, just say call him Obi. It's okay. Or hell, asshole's good too. I don't care. Yeah.
But Acanishus, right? Or, I don't know what the accent goes. I'm gonna say Ac.
We were speaking about High Res Studios.
But yeah, he just gave us a follow, so I wanted to thank him for that. He joined the gang. Oh yeah.
Thanks, man. Welcome to the gang, dude.
But so yeah, speaking of High Res Studios, the new Smite patch came out, and they introduced a new character called Bologna, I believe is her name. I haven't played around with her, but I did check out her abilities and saw her in action a little bit. And man, she's pretty legit.
I was playing with her.
Oh, did you? But she seems cool. Like if you like playing support, tank
Gonna
kind of role,
master next.
you're gonna master her. Oh, all right.
I got to, dude. She's good.
But yeah, she's pretty strong. Like she's support, but she can also like carry a bit. Like the protection buffs that she gets for herself and the team. Like I could see her just making the team really menacing, like tanking and just she seems like she could get broken pretty easily, and like she has some good initiation too, so she could dive in and lead the fray. So I wonder if she could rival Athena.
That would be an actual a good showdown or good rival there. So,
Yeah, because I like
guess
Athena a lot. Athena's fun. Like when I build her, people are like, "Oh my gosh!" Every time we freaking dive into the battle, I get scared. She's like, "Here I come to save the day." They said in a girly voice. Whoa!
But we do
Slim
wanna
Jim,
say-
welcome.
Welcome to the game, Slim Jim. Hashtag Mary Janelle sent me. Welcome and tell me thank you.
Oh, Janelle's working her magic. Oh yeah, girl.
For show. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of high res, now there's something that I do want to say. I'll put out there because every time we play this comp, we win. Okay, if you guys are ever playing Smite and we're all playing or something, and you guys we don't get in the game, you just want to try to go up against us. If you ever see Yogi on a Zeus or a Poseidon, if you ever see an Ares, who else is our big Cuckoo Clan? If you see those three champions or those three gods in the same game, just stay away. That's all I can say. Because
It is pretty broken.
if that comp right there, and those three champions, they're those three heroes, and it's just for arena because they don't work that well in the actual the big maps. But in arena, if you come up in a game and you have Cuckoo or Cuckoo Khan, Ares, and Poseidon or Zeus. It's Poseidon or Zeus, right? Yeah. If you one of those two, or even all four of those, you just need to like quit the game and go start a different one because you're gonna get stomped. You get hooked. I got some footage gameplay of it when Fatal did that with Ares and we blew all 5 of them up at once. Because every single alt from Poseidon and Zeus are big circle area damages. Well, Ares will actually pull them all in. If he can get all 5 chained, pull them right to the middle, and then once they're stunned, guess who puts their alt on it? Cuckoo, which is me.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo, yep. And of course, the alt damage, it doubles every time I get more magical power. So, level 10, and I got 2 marks of my alt. Yeah, good luck getting away. Unless you just dodge it. So good luck.
And Cupcake Noms just hosted us.
Thank you for the host, Cupcake.
She might be passing by soon, unless she passed out. I know she was streaming for a while today too. We're such night owls. But
We are. But this, I mean, no, the only show.
But that is our news, and I think we're gonna skip the part where we talk about how you could call in because we're already deep in the show. Normally you could call in on TeamSpeak, but I think we'll skip it today. Is that fair? Yeah. We might be going off on a rant soon. But don't forget, guys, you can tweet us at Obi1X2. That's Obi1, the word 1, X2, the number 2. At Yogizilla, at Geeky Antics, and at Janelle _no5. That's Janelle, Janel. Holy, Andy made it in.
_no5.
_no5. That's right. That's
5 a.m.
Janelle
Dude,
no
Spathy, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing, man?
He's gangster, yo.
He's like, night owls? Night owls? You don't know the meaning. He's still up at 5 a.m. Okay, time to go to work. See ya.
Gank Network, thanks for joining the gang. Gotta keep those notifications. It's weird because I have the notification up on my side, but we don't have it on the main thing, so people probably think I'm going crazy. I'm monitoring the notifications, but I don't have it
I
on
don't
both
have
places because it'll mess up the audio. But on the uncut, you'll see all the stuff. That's why it's uncut.
I hear it every time it goes off. So.
Oh, is that loud? Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it's loud as shit, dude.
Damn.
No,
My bad.
I didn't care. I was like, "Ooh, we got a new follower."
See, that's what I get for having an OP mic, yo. Just picks up
For
everything.
sure.
I gotta be careful. I'm always like mindful of not farting. I wait for after the show when we do the community gaming and stuff. Post show fun.
Whoa, Slim Jim. You need to stop that.
Lava lamps
my
in
God.
the butt.
Wow, but if you guys are listening to podcasts and you can't join us live, like I said, you guys can tweet us anytime. And of course, as always, the best way to experience all our craziness and shenanigans is via our main live chat hub on channels Geeky Antics on Twitch. You join the official Gang HQ. You guys can go to geekyantics.net where you can comment, share, join us on the forums, and just show us what you love to talk about. We'd really love to see and read what awesome geeks think. Yogi?
Word. And we also have a voicemail line. It's still a thing. Call us 206-415-4987. Again, 206-415-4987. That is a U.S. number. But, the beauty of VoIP, like Skype, you could call in and not have those international calls. So, leave us if you want, even if it's just 15 seconds, hey, you're doing a good job, keep it up. That's cool. Want to hear your voices. It's more personal. And as far as the latest content on the site, we got a bunch of stuff lined up. The last thing we plugged was the 24-hour stream and our fundraising efforts, kind of giving a preview about what we have in the pipelines as far as new features. A lot of that stuff is also in the forums, if you want to check that out. We got a Tumblr up for Geeky Antics as well, so that's more for like the micro updates. And as far as like big updates, we're working on Facebook and Twitter integration, so you could actually connect your accounts and share stuff off of there, use your avatars off of there. You log in using those accounts instead of like having to remember another password. We're trying to just improve everything all around, make it easier. We got rid of CAPTCHA because CAPTCHA is annoying. People hate CAPTCHA. I hate it too, but we had to do something temporary to keep the spammers from coming in and registering bullshit accounts. But lots of stuff coming. We're gonna do a UBN podcast recap soon. To introduce to what we're doing on that side, on that collaborative front. We're going to continue our Twitch series and social media how-tos. We're going to do some TV show reviews, some anime reviews, lots of stuff in the pipeline. So we also have some interviews with some big dogs in entertainment and video games and stuff. So we're working on all that stuff. So soon, I don't know how soon, but somewhat near future-ish. There we go. That's what we'll say for now. But
My gang swag's still not working.
it's not. I'll have to fix it later.
But I just added I want to add 500 to everybody that just joined the gang. So.
Gang swag for everybody.
And for those that are like, what the fuck is gang swag? Gang swag is where you can actually guys come on here, and sometimes we'll have little raffles, sometimes we'll have this, and you guys can bet with or use for the raffle or whatever we're doing at that time. You can use your gang swag to be entered into the drawing or do whatever we're doing. So that's what it's for. Now, we do. Yeah, we're right there. We do a segment every week that we love to do, and we're actually going to do it, I think, right?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay. Man crushes and
Geek girls, yay!
this is a segment where if you want to be a guest or suggest your favorite man crush or geek girls, you can contact us via Twitter, All Games, or the official gang website. We'd love to hang out with you. For now, let's share our Geeks of the Week, where we plug our streamers, game designers, podcasters, authors, or just geeks we'd love to hang out with, or yeah, just geeks in general. Why you heard them? Got it. I do want to point out a couple of my personal geeks of the week that have been helping me nonstop every time I'm on. They're playing the different games, teaching me some stuff about newer games that I'm trying to pick up, get back into. The first one is Rewaz. He's part of the group with Beast and Adi from the Sunday Dose. But dude, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for all your help over the last week or so. It really does mean a lot, just so I don't have to try to figure stuff out myself. And another one, oh man, where was he at? I can't remember. This is not even good. I'm hurt. Oh yeah, it's I Got This. He's a guy on CS:GO that I met. He was in chat. I don't know if he's actually here anymore. It is, oh yeah, I can't, yeah, it's the one, the word with the A. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it again, but I really appreciate your help too, dude. Having some solid play. Yeah, really appreciate it, man. And it's cool dude to talk to while we're, and he gets on TeamSpeak and everything, so. But big shout outs to those two. Really appreciate everything you guys done for me the last week or so. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. The lava lamp talk. It's throwing me off.
Oh my god.
So you're smurfing with, yes, I saw that you and Andy were Spaffyzilla were in CS:GO together. Like,
Yeah,
the gaming world is
smurfing gold Nova 3s. And I'm like, God, dude, I'm not this, I mean, I'm getting better, but I'm not that good. And Spaffy can tell you up front, they were doing some Silver 1 shit, okay? They were doing some Silver 1 strats, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is, if we're up at gold, at least they know strats, at least they try to do strats. No, they don't do any strats, and it's like, really? What do I do? I'll just try to stay alive. That didn't work. But he goes, well, I'll get off, dude. I'll make another account, or I'm just gonna let you go. I said, fuck that, dude. I get a little bit more experience on where to aim and everything, so I think we played 3 or 4 games, and I think we won 1. I think, maybe.
possibly.
But
maybe.
it was fun. It was fun. I didn't really care, so. But yeah, we're gonna definitely do that again.
Gank Network just sang a song in our chat, and now it's gonna be stuck in my head. He's like, I gave him the gang swag too. He said, started from the bottom, now we're here. And I'm like, no, stop it! It's stuck in my head already. I just heard it, you can't unhear it. Darn it. Now I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, listen to a bunch of music before I go to bed, or else I'm gonna be dreaming about that.
Yeah. Well, Spathy, what you'll have to do is play about 20 games and win 1, lose 1. Win 1, lose 1. Win 1, lose 1. Win 1, lose 1. So you'll start at Silver 1. So then once we can go up and we can win 10 in a row at Silver 1 and work our way up that way. So then you won't get banned. Duh.
Lawrence is trying to be slick. He's trying to get more gang swag. Hello, I haven't received my daily gang swag allowance. I'm like, wait a minute, I just gave you some. Shenanigans. I see what you're trying to do there. It's like the whole Bugs Bunny routine. It's like, and me, sir. And me too. And me too. It's like changing voices like, and me too, boss.
Miss Janelle, what is your, or who is your Geek of the Week?
Am I allowed to have 2?
Yes.
Okay.
I did.
That's why I was like, am I allowed to have 2? But I don't know if you have special privileges. But anyway, my first one is a streamer. He's been a friend of mine for a while. And he streams just like me. He streams League, he streams CSGO, he streams pretty much every Nighty game that he can get his hands on. And he's a lower streamer, but I enjoy it, and I like his streams. He's funny as hell. It's twitch.tv/ oh shit, I think it's like it's M Marshall and then Mallow. It's very confusing, or it's the other way around. I'll figure it out and then I'll link it or something. And then my second person is just a new friend and a new supporter of my stream that I met in CSGO, and he's just been super awesome to me, and it's Steady Thrust in my stream. It's a really lame name, but yeah.
Awesome.
Anyway.
Steady. Oh yeah, I saw Steady in the chat. He's funny.
Yeah.
Steady. Oh wait, is this you talking about Steady Thrust or the other Steady?
Steady Thrust.
Yeah. All right, I'm typing it in here. We're keeping documentation here, so everybody gets the proper love. But Marshall Mathers, yeah, that's it.
I don't think that's it. Let me go look.
No, that's Eminem's name.
I know.
Oh, okay, making sure. Well, you don't know. Some people might not know. So you just learned something, some fun trivia. There you go. Watch some
And the
madness.
funny part is, and I do want to say this real quick. The funny part is when we go play with golds on CS:GO, and they see like there was one game where I was like second on our team. I mean, it was really nice. It was really good. And they're like, "You're only a silver? How'd you get in our game?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just queued up, and it is where you guys were." And I'm acting stupid, but it's so fun. Because they're like, "I'm silver 1." And then they go off. I'm silver 1 on a 4-game win streak, basically. And I haven't ranked up yet, and I'm top fragging. But anyway, I'll like, even if I bottom frag, well, that's why and like the other team would be like, "Oh, Obi-1X2 is getting carried, silver 1, scrub." I'm like, I don't know how I got here, dude. Are you in a party? No, I'm queuing solo. Sorry. And it just fucks with their head, and they're just like, "Well, okay. Well, you need to try to get back down to silver 1." I'm like, I'm just queuing up, dude. I'm not doing anything. Or are you a Smurf? I was like, look at my account. It's like, look, I have 120 wins, and I'm silver 1. Well, I've been silver 2 4 times, but you know,
People put too much.
I can't carry every game.
People
There's
put
games
too
where
much
people have bad
stock.
games.
Too much stock in the rank. Same thing happened in League of Legends. People worry about that shit too much. That
Dude, I don't
rank
even
doesn't
care.
necessarily mean skill. It either means someone carried you or you played a lot to get there. If you grind it long enough, you'll eventually move up in the rank. It's gonna be a long road for some, but you know what I'm saying. Smurfing error there, for real. All right.
Well,
Well,
feel
my
free to pay for a plane ticket.
my geek of the week is from last week too. I'm gonna rehash it. Cupcake Envy, and that's Cupcake with the extra E, so it's Cupcake E Envy. She's really cool. Cupcake, aka Christine, not to be confused with Cupcake Noms, Veronica. She's just really supportive. Like, she's really engaging. She's one of those people that comes into a chat. She doesn't just like lurk. She like chats like for real. Like, she really has an engaging conversation with you, and she's a supporter of the beard movement. So that's always great. She likes what we're doing, geeky antics. So yeah, maybe who knows? We might get her on the stream team. Get her chatting in the forums and stuff. We'll do some stuff together. Maybe have her on guest on one of our shows. Let's see big things in the future. She's just really cool, really down to earth, just a real person, like, you know. And I like her story because like she just talks about how like she worked different kind of jobs, and you know, just kind of like I went through, and you worked long hours, and you never, you know, you felt like your soul was being drained away and said, I need to change, so I'm going to try something different. And that's what she's doing. And her channel's growing fast, so I'm proud of her. Like, that's the kind of story you want to share more of. Like, people that are just everyday people. They're humble. They don't forget where they came from. They care about people. It's not just about them. They're trying to entertain. They're trying to support others or be useful, whatever they're doing with their content. And they're making a difference in their own way, you know. And, you know, one day we'll be like, I remember back in the days when I only had like one viewer at a time, and now we got 1 million. And we can all be like partying and then helping out the small people, you know, be in a better position to help out people that are just starting out. Mm-hmm. That's the dream, you know, because everybody got to start somewhere. But, yep, that's my pick.
Definitely.
You ready for something we haven't done in a while, Obi?
Quickie.
So today's quickie is titled Generosity or Not. So during our recent 24-hour streaming marathon, we discussed the strange behaviors of the Twitch community. Just like some of the things that just kind of make you scratch your head. Like, why are people like that? Like the fact that you shout someone out and they always, like, when you tell them, they act like you're trying to, like, I don't know, give them surprise butt sex. I don't know. It's like, I just gave you free marketing, you know. I don't expect you to, like, you know, give me $100 or give me a hug, but, you know, at least acknowledge it. But people are just so funny about that. Like, they always think there's some kind of, like, hidden agenda. Like, no one trusts anyone. Everybody's kind of self-absorbed, and it's just weird. And then just generosity as a whole. It's a very tricky business. Like on Twitch, people will, they'll go donate $1,500 to someone that wants to go on a trip to Paris just for funsies. But then if you're like, I have like 10 days to live unless I can pay for this cure. And here's the documentation. It's legit. I really need help. I can't do it myself. And the clock is ticking. They're like, no, bro. Good luck though. Like we'll like give money to the most frivolous things, right? Like buying someone an $800 chair. But when you have like an urgent need, it's something serious. People have to think about it. It's like it's such so weird. Kickstarter the same way. Like that on Star Citizen. And not the only thing when people do it, but Star Citizen, the game hasn't come out yet. It's barely playable. And they already have DLC, and people are pledging $15,000, $10,000 for DLC in a game that may not ever be released. You don't know if it is. Like, it just boggles my mind. But so these rants right here, I hope they serve as observations that may help you when you're doing your small business or when you're creating content and you hopefully want to monetize, or whether you want to make it your sole source of income or supplemental income, which is more realistic for most people. And if you're just doing some kind of fundraising for whatever you're doing. Now, the first thing I'd say, it's easier. The first major point I'd say is easier to raise money for stupid or frivolous things. I said that already. I'm gonna repeat that. It's just boggles my mind, but that is a sad reality. Like the way the world is now, like there's so many problems. You hear bad news all the time in media, and people are just so jaded and tired. Like especially online, everything's an escapism. If you're not funny, if you're not making people feel good about themselves or getting their minds off of problems, they hate you for it. It's like, don't remind me of problems. I don't care if you're dying. I know people that are dying too, or people died recently. I don't want to hear about it. Let's just pretend everything's hunky dory. It's like, and they resent you for reminding you of those that life is real. But yeah, if you say, hey, I want to get a boob job. If I just said, I bet you, if I said tomorrow, I'm gonna get a boob job. I want to get seriously titty action going.
We have 3 people that's going to help you pay for that.
Yeah, I bet you people will do it.
We already have it. Beastman's is one.
Yeah.
I'll chip in for that because I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Yogi's with boobs.
Yeah.
You'd have a kick-ass stream, dude. All you gotta do is pull down your camera a little bit, put a little V-cut shirt on, and you're fucking making the bank, bro. I mean, no more problems for you.
If I had enough man boob to like use a push-up bra and create some cleavage, I would.
Oh, that's just no.
Nah, you gotta
get just the boobs. Like, don't see someone even in my chat said I'll pitch for the tits.
See, yeah.
So we got, everybody wants to donate for that because it's something that. We'd all like to see it, though.
Everybody's like, what the fuck?
But, like, don't stream with your face, just your boobs. Like, just
Lawrence.
Oh my gosh, like, no face cam, just the boobs. Oh my
exactly,
gosh.
so that no one knows.
We're not gonna start a Casey Tron stream.
No. The funny thing is I know someone on Twitch. He's a boy, and he has boobs. And he streams like that.
Okay, I'm not thinking... Yeah, I'm
you
thinking
think I'm kidding, but I'm dead serious.
I don't doubt it.
What's the name?
I've seen cross-dressers already streaming.
It's like Sky X, so I have to go look.
Oh, go look. I want to see it. I want to see it. I do.
What? Right now?
Yep.
I don't know if he's going to be streaming with his boobs out right now.
Well, he's got to have highlights, right?
I guess.
I see what you did there. Fatal Blaze.
To be a girl, though.
Fatal Blaze just used a double entendre, I believe is how you say it. Double meaning. He said, you've activated Yogi's trap card. Well played, sir. I definitely see what you did there. Mm-hmm. Very good, sir. Only people that go into the underbelly of the internet will get that, I think. Like people that go to 4chan, that's all I'm saying.
Or unless you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean...
Well, yeah. But it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference, and it's a reference to something that's not as kosher.
I know. I'm not saying anything. You don't get it, then tough shit. Yeah, ask us after the show.
Yeah.
Might tell you that.
Post-show Q&A. But yeah, it's just funny. Like, I know this at doing marketing, consulting. Like, I always tell people, avoid the taboos of communication. Religion, sports and politics. I would also throw in causes. Nothing polarizes people more than having a cause. Like, you can share pictures of people's butt cheeks and girls in thongs and cats animals doing cute things and people getting hit in the balls by something all day long. You know, epic fails. People will eat that shit up. Maybe even pithy quotes. But then, like, you start like talking about a cause, like, hey, can you vote for my friend? Or, you know, we need a few more votes. Or, hey, we're trying to raise money for, you know, treatment that my husband needs. And people are like, block, reported. Like, they like really like, and sometimes it's the people you least expect, like longtime friends, you know, or family. It's like, don't send me this shit. Don't tag me in this shit. Don't tell me about this shit. It's like, damn.
If you look at the cam right now, this is what I'm gonna start doing.
Do it, seriously.
Just a beard.
So many
Okay.
people.
I'm gonna do a stream one night, and this is where my cam's gonna be. Maybe a little bit higher so you don't see my mouth that much, but I'm gonna do a beard cam just to see how many people.
Dude,
What do you look like?
draw
This
some
is it.
eyeballs and a nose right above your beard and be a face.
Have an eyeball right here. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, just draw that. Yeah, just the eyes and the nose, and then your mouth becomes part of the face, but it's an upside down mouth, and then your beard becomes the hair. You see what I'm saying? And maybe you can flip your camera upside down.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If I flip my camera upside down, it auto corrects to where. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way we could do it, dude.
Lawrence has been timed out again. What are you trying to do, man?
He's trying to do some ASCII art. Lawrence, we'll give you the ability to temporarily spam.
Janelle Slim Jim says hashtag just the chip J05.
I know.
Janelle no 5.
It's from Archer.
Yeah.
Just a tip.
I know. I
Just a
watch
tip.
Archer too.
Just a tip, yeah.
Lawrence, stop
That's-
it.
That's the problem. I can't see the spam. That's the problem with it.
You know what's funny?
Dangerous. What's up?
You know what's funny too is the just a tip thing is something that guys legit use, and there are girls that fall for that crap. Like, will you really think he's gonna stop at just a tip? You give anyone
Or
an
do you
inch, they
really-
gotta take a mile.
Or do you really think you want him to stop at a tip?
Well, that's true too. But like, I can't believe that's actually like part of like some guys like playbooks. Like, just a tip, baby. That's it. I just wanna feel it briefly. Like, really? Oh my gosh,
Just the tip. I guarantee you're gonna want the rest.
so weird. Oh man,
Awkward. That escalated quickly. Fatal, where are you at?
I know, right? But to be fair, we didn't open up the lines for call-ins because we're trying to move things along. We got
Right.
actually running out of time. But the last point I want to make too is like again, it's like and I get it. I totally appreciate it. I'm not salty about it, but people often they read a book, they watch a TV show, they watch a streamer just because they want escapism. They want to get away from reality, and I appreciate that. That's why if you look at the most popular shows right now and movies, it's all like fantasy and sci-fi type stuff because it takes us so far away from reality that you almost forget about what's going on in your life, and that can be a good thing or bad thing. On the flip side, I still say like there's something special about it. Not everybody's gonna understand it and get it, but if you carve out that niche of people that just appreciate someone that's completely authentic and transparent. I'm not saying oversharing. You don't have to don't air out your dirty laundry, but just be like a real person. There's a big shortage of that because everybody's got like, whether you're online or offline, but especially online because anonymity. You can make your own personality, right? You could be whoever you want to be really, and people could Google you, but you could hide your tracks if you're careful. But there's something to be said about people that are just real people and don't put on any airs. There's something magical about that. But that's what I wanted to share, and the reason I bring that up is because I knew when we did a 24-hour stream we wouldn't get close to the mark, but we still brought the hype. We had fun, but I could have easily said, all right, I know what we could do to like make more money, do some kind of gimmick. We could have gotten like hot girls to come on the stream, or I don't know, do some kind of other cheap thing. But
We could have done, get a few go spend $10 and go get a few games and do a giveaway every hour too. I mean,
right, exactly.
we
Like
could have done whatever we wanted to.
make an incentive, like everybody that donates will be entered to a raffle. But that's borderline sketchy. But yeah, but we didn't want that. Like, we want people to do it, like people that can afford to support us, and help us out, because and we don't want people to go broke. We don't want people to do it for our reason. Because like I know people legit go into some channels because they want to get attention from the cute guy or the cute girl, or they want to be shouted out on the popular channel so they can feel cool. But they're growing broke. It's like gambling. It becomes a sickness. It's like they like giving away all their like money and then they don't eat for like a month. I know people that like are habitual givers, but I don't want to like get those kind of people. So that's something to think about. Like,
I'll take them though.
I can't. I feel bad.
I would not feel guilty whatsoever.
Because
if I'm doing something that well and I'm doing something that right where they just want to keep giving me money, thanks, buddy. Now, if a guy gives me $1,000 in a month, then I'm gonna be like, all right, dude, you need to chill. Maybe give back a couple of his donations or something like that.
Yeah, that's what Linkwall does. I like what Link can really do. Like
going over, like saying a couple, $100 from one person is great. Thank you very much, but no more than that, because then I'm not gonna give you any more special attention if you donate $300 to me. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Guess what? You're the top donator for this month. Awesome, thanks. or just whatever. I mean, when streamers see the original donation, especially if it's a sum of money, if they get another one, yes, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, thank you so much," and then they'll make a big deal about it. But you do too much, it starts to get annoying after a while. And I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying this to be like, don't ever give to anybody, but it's the point where if you have so many people giving, and I've seen streamers do this and actually do it live, to where somebody just keeps donating $100 here, 50, 60, 100, 200, 500, and by the end of the night they're like $800. So now the streamer's like, all right, dude, thank you very much, but don't donate, stop. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. Well, they still donate because they want to, oh yeah, I'm getting a rise out of them. Don't break yourself.
Yeah, and it snowballs too. Like, it becomes almost a competition, especially if you get a bunch of dudes. Dudes are so competitive. Actually, women are competitive too. Women are actually more cutthroat than men sometimes. Like, they get nasty up toward each other. It's like, whoa, like they'll cut each other's throats. It's crazy. But like, it becomes a competition.
Cut you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Competition about what?
just in general. But like in Twitch, like I know you've seen it before. Like, someone does a donation and someone else does a bigger donation, then it becomes competition. It's like, let's see how long we keep this going until they give up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
It snowballs.
I mean, I was just saying, I would take every cent. I mean, thank you very much. Now, if would I feel bad if like they messaged me a couple days later or a week later and say, well, I can't eat because I gave you all my money? Would I feel bad? Yes. Would I probably give some back? You're damn right I would. But hey, I'm like any other streamer. I'm trying to make money at this. I'm trying to, make more income for my family. I mean, I'm fine. I get, I'm disabled, but I don't need anything else. I'm trying to do this for added. I'm trying to do this just because I love to do it. But like Yogi said earlier, after a while, it's like, what am I really doing this for? Am I making money with this? It kind of wears. So just be careful. I mean, guys, you guys will see if you're in a stream that I'm in and I really believe in the person. Sorry, I'm cheap and I live in one of the cheapskate towns in Michigan. There's like 90% Dutch here. So, and my wife's Dutch. So I tend to say, well, I would really like to give $100 to you, but I'm only going to give 50 because I'm cheap as shit. So like, so if somebody donates, I'm like, yeah, hell, I'll take that shit. Go on. Thank you very much. Hope you don't starve next week. Yeah, but I'm not that bad to where I would, if somebody really needs it back, like, hey, I gave you too much and I didn't plan for this. No problem, dude. I'll send it right back to him. Is it going to cost me a little money to send it back to him? Yeah. But I would tell him up front, all right, it's going to cost me this much to send it back to you, so... I don't want to be spending a bunch of money to send stuff back because people are retarded or whatever, or don't know how to budget their money correctly. That's the
Yeah.
one thing that gets everybody in trouble. I'm
Yeah.
sorry if you don't budget your money. Dexter Effect, what's up, man?
And then
Well,
there's people who like you say you even mention the word budget, and they're like, you might as well have said a four-letter word or something, you know? Like, whoa, what are you doing?
and like my wife, okay, Fifi, you guys know her. She streams some Hearthstone occasionally on my channel. She is a god in budgeting. I mean, it's something to where if I could get her to write out a script, I would get her on here on the computer, and I would have her videotape what she's talking about and everything, and I would put it on YouTube. This is how you budget correctly. Just to help. We'll put it on Geeky Antics and see how many people watch it.
I mean, why not? I mean, they have draw streams and all kinds of random stuff, like, 3 hours of someone playing the piano.
Not do a stream because I don't want to get banned because no, do it like just a video for YouTube. Put it on Geeky Antics. See how many hits we get. See how many people actually budget their money wrong. And I'm not saying wrong. It's to budget is not wrong or right, and I don't know how we got on this topic, but to budget, I mean, people have to. I mean, there's families with more than just them. They have kids too, so I mean, they have to budget. You got birthdays coming up every year. Of course, you want to do something for your loved one for Valentine's Day, for Sweetest Day if you recognize that day, or their birthday coming up, or in my case, my February, the first 4 months is crazy, or the first 5 months is crazy. February is Valentine's Day, okay? March is Sweetest Day, okay? April is my anniversary, and then May is Fifi's birthday. So, yeah. And then you gotta worry about you gotta budget, guys. You gotta figure out what you want to do and actually stick to that. Don't say, well, I have a few dollars here that I budgeted for something else. I could just borrow it. You're gonna put yourself behind. But we'll get out of that. We'll talk about something else. Well, there is a good thing to think about there.
There's a thing, Dave. Welcome, Austin, to the gang. But there's a thing that Dave Ramsey calls snowball debt, which is exactly what you're talking about, where it's like your habits over time, like the little things you don't think twice about, like the cup of Starbucks coffee a day, eating out this many times a week. Like when you look at it and you turn the frame from daily to like weekly or monthly, you see where your money's really going, and you see how that debt, that expense, causes you to snowball. Thanks for the donation, Lord.
I hear you're being racist to Brits. You what, M8? You having a giggle?
Donation of...
Don't mess WIV Brits
Donation
M8
of...
Razor Avalamps.
It's talking to him. Hold on.
I'm sorry. Yo, you guys can hear an uncut if you want to listen to what it says. But anyway, we're gonna start wrapping up soon. Thank you, man.
Donation of...
Oh, a dollar.
Thank you, Lawrence, for that dollar. I really appreciate that.
I don't want to say that amount. Every amount is good. That's why I want to put it out.
It doesn't matter, though. That's the problem. Every amount is great. Thank you very much. We want to recognize that. And I would like to know, too, dude. And thank them. Because, I mean, it's not really me that we're helping, but we're helping the gang. We're helping Yogi with everything. So, in retrospect, you are helping. But anyway, we want to do the community events and giveaways real quick.
Yeah, just real quick. The Mega Awesome giveaway has been extended. We're just trying to get people more chances to win. We just implemented new entry methods, including ways to like support the rest of our Twitch stream team and our sponsors, and viral sharing. So just for sharing with your friends, which will help us get spread to more people, will also earn you entry. So it's a win-win situation. The more you share, and I still have the Star Wars Humble Bundle that Obi threw into the pot. That's going to be a separate giveaway as part of this promotion. So leave comments on the giveaway page, bit.ly/Mega Awesome Giveaway. Obi will put it in the chat. Actually, I'll type it in there. And
I
look
got
out for
one
other
giveaway
things
right now.
You want to do something right now? You have like 5 minutes left. If you want to do it
That's
real
fine. We can do a giveaway real quick. All right.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds. Let me expand chat real quick. All right, guys. The game is Mount Your Friends. If you guys have ever played it, it's fucking awesome.
It is a fun game. Lots of dongles.
So you guys check that out, and we're gonna do a keyword is wait, where is it at? Where's the keyword? Oh, there it is. Keyword is mount, guys. Mount is keyword. So if you guys want to get in this giveaway, it's mount your friends. So even if you have it, you can give it away to somebody else. If you don't don't need it. Keyword is mount, guys. M-O-U-N-T. Put it in chat, guys. Let's get it. See how many people we can get going. Mount in chat, guys. Come on, guys. Mount in chat.
If I win, obviously I'm not gonna keep it. I'll do another thing.
Yeah, of course. All right, but while we're waiting for those to get in the giveaway for you guys that are getting in the giveaway, just get in, guys. It doesn't matter who wins, who loses. We just want to give this away right now, just because everybody's been so awesome tonight. But we do want to make sure we say thank you very much to our wonderful hashtag Make Awesome giveaway sponsors, which include B Team Podcast, The Spartan Show, The Worst Radio Show, Studio Bean, author Jason Brandt, Lord Rakdos, Fatal Blades, Beastman, BFT 9000, Cupcake Noms, and there's many others, guys. If you guys want to contribute to the grand prize pool or the mini giveaway incentives, you guys can email yogizilla at geekyantics.net and ccmail geekyantics.net as well. We're open to any suggestions, of course, too, for the non-prize incentives. Especially for like the website and everything. I think I was. Wait, what? Anyway, I don't know where I was at. Anyway.
I don't know either. The chat's moving fast. I'm trying to stay on top of it.
Right. But we do want to get, while we're waiting for those, again, everybody put mount in chat, M-O-U-N-T. HorsePLAY Live is everywhere you can listen to or download awesome podcasts, including allgames.com. Please take a few minutes to thumb up, favorite, subscribe, share, even better. Leave us some reviews and comments. It's really quick and easy, and it really helps us out. Thanks to everyone who has been pimping out and promoting our content. We love you. Like Freaky Guide to a Little Girl kind of love. We really love you. You guys like eye candy? We do too. You guys can check us out on YouTube, and that's YouTube channels Geeky Antics. And of course, we have highlights on twitch.tv/Geeky Antics as well. Here on Geeky Antics Network, we are in collaboration, of course, with the allgames.com. We're in collaboration, of course, new collaboration with United Broadcasting Network and allgames.com radio network. Or All Games Radio Network, sorry guys. We have tons of shows covering a wide spectrum of topics. We can't possibly plug all the full podcast lineup, so you guys can check the full podcast lineup at geekyantics.net/scheduling. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Thursday, or Thursday and Friday, are our biggest podcast and streaming days. So for now, we're just going to get ready to do this giveaway and ask Miss Janelle, please plug yourself.
I always screw this up. Okay. So, oh my god. Anyway, my Twitch is twitch.tv/Janelle05. My Twitter is twitter.com/Janelle_no5. And then my Instagram is instagram.com/JanelleNo.5. But the best place to get a hold of me would be on Twitter, and then if you have like business stuff you want to get me, would be Facebook. But I don't plug that like ever.
Definitely. Yogi?
And also don't forget, Janelle has her link. She's part of our Hall of Heroes, and she's on the Twitch stream team page on geekyantics.net. We hook up our people, yo. Reels. Me, you can find me. What's that?
I said you guys get that shit done.
Hell yeah. But you can find me. I'm Yogizilla everywhere. So I'm pretty easy to stalk, which is a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, time